Hook Outdoors. I'm Ted, your host, and today welcome to the 2023 Ohio Deer Trail. I'm heading to Ohio this morning. It is cold and rainy, but my buddy said that it's just chilly down there and overcast, so I gotta go down and get my stand ready for this upcoming hunting season. I am in a car today. I'm using my sister's car because my truck is being worked on, so I had to pack all my stuff in this car, which was a little different for me, but we made it work. We're heading down to Ohio, so I hope you enjoy the video.
Did you see it? Did you sink it? Oh, yeah. Did you sink it?
Alright, so we arrived in Ohio, but you know where I gotta go. I gotta go to my favorite store. I gotta get some supplies. I gotta get some Lucky Buck and some corn. And we're gonna go meet Bob at his house. And I know he's cooking breakfast right now, so stay with me. Alright guys, this is what I'm looking for right here. 1999 at Rural King. Great product. We're gonna put this on and get some pictures. Alright, we're gonna head over to Bob's, and he called and said breakfast is almost ready, so we're gonna head over there now. Alright, we're here. Let's go eat and then get out in the woods. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so here's the two new additions this year. From last year, there's one right there. That's a really nice one. A nice 10. And then we have the bully buck that you've seen. Is right there. That's the other addition right there. That needed to be taken out of our hunting lease because he was bullying all the bucks in the area, and a lot of the bucks weren't coming around. So Bob took him out last year. And now we have a bunch of different bucks on our lease now. And I think it's because of that bully buck right there being so territorial. All right, well, we're getting dressed and we are going to head out and go up to my tree stand. So there's a little shot of all the deer that are here. There's PA bucks in here and Ohio bucks. So these are all the bucks that are on the wall right here. So that looks pretty cool. Alright guys, so we made it to my tree. And Bob's out there. We cut a path into my stand. My stand's looking good. I got all my stuff here hanging. But Bob's gonna go to my right here and he's gonna cut out a little area that I'm gonna put my I'm gonna put a scrape over here to stop them. Last year they were coming from my right, but they weren't stopping. So we're gonna try to cut out a spot, and then I'll make a scrape over there to stop them in this. But it's thick here. I'm gonna show you this in a second. Okay, so that's the bench right there. You see right here on the left. I'm gonna clear out some of this stuff. But that is the bench down there in that open area where most of my shots are. Out in front of me, there's the path right here where we walk in on. So I'm gonna keep that as thick as possible. And then as you can see over here, you can see Bob. He's going into the area right by that tree where I want to stop them and put a scrape in. Yeah, while he's cutting that out, I just want to talk to you a little bit about this. This is our lease in Ohio, and I'm really excited about this spot. I've seen some really big deer here. Bob has been down here all summer. We didn't even get a chance to fish together because he has a house down here, and he's been doing his due diligence down here, I should say, all summer long. And we have a bunch of bucks on public land, not just our lease. We have some really good ones on our lease, but I haven't had a chance to be down here because of my fishing and family stuff that I've been doing all summer. And usually Bob comes up and fishes with me this year, but he stayed down here and he just worked and worked all year. He got a ton of pictures, so I'm really looking forward to this year. I know his wife Boo and Bob, they're on some pretty nice bucks right now, so that's why I'm here this week. And I'll be putting in my minerals and putting in my mock scrapes, and we're gonna cut this out, and then we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna do some exploring over on Bob's area and some public land that we want to take a look at. I did bring another tree stand set up, so if we see something that I like, we're probably gonna put another stand up. I don't know necessarily this video, but this just kicks off the 2023 Ohio Deer Trail. So thank you for watching and stay with us. So I got down my tree stands up there about 25 yards. You can see my old scrape drippers here. I'm gonna hang this up to the right of my stand. So I'm gonna dump the minerals out. I'll show you where I'm dumping the minerals and putting my camera up, and then I will show you where I'm gonna be putting my scrape at. So stay with me. Okay, so this is the area. There's my stand straight up there. You can see it in the tree right there. And it's about a 25-yard shot right down to this tree here. I'm gonna put my camera on that tree right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump this lucky buck out right in this area. I'll set the camera up, and then we're gonna get out of here, and then I'm gonna go up to the top and put my scrape up. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, so what I did was I made my own. I've used some rope, and then I put the scrape dripper in. I put the rubline scents fresh scrape in, and I dumped some in the scrape, and that is about 30 yards away from my stand right there. So we'll see what happens. I don't have a camera on this, but the one I have the camera on is the lucky buck, and then we got the scrape, so we're all set. Okay, so Bob's cutting his plot, or I'm sorry, he's cutting a trail going straight into that tree stand right there. He's gonna cut in there. You don't wanna walk out there and skyline yourself with the food plot. So I'm gonna walk out there while Bob's doing that, and I'm gonna show you his food plot, which has been producing really well. And they have a really nice big buck that his wife, it's his wife's deer. We name each other's deer. And we claim them, and I won't shoot that deer if it comes past me, because we want Boo to shoot it. So here it is right here. He put up one of those mock scrapes, a tree right there, and then he has the feeder right there. He has a watering hole that he used sort of like a swimming pool, which is really cool. And then here is the food plot. So there's a lot of clover in here, things like that. And then there is the shooting house, and that's just an old plastic shed that we put together and put it up there and anchored it on the platform. So I'm not going to walk out in here too much, but I am going to walk over and put some scent on that branch right there, and we're going to see what happens. Well, we just got back to the house, and we are going out on the other end. We're going to hit some public land, and we're gonna go look for a spot. Bob said he has a good area over there he wanted me to check out, so we're gonna go walk over there. He's gonna check his cameras, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna head back to Pittsburgh, guys. So, but all in all, it's been a good trip so far. I've seen a lot of good sign where I was at over there. I know Bob has a bunch of pictures of deer on the lease, so there's definitely a lot of rack deer down here, a lot of rack bucks this year down here, more than last year at this time that we've seen. So it looks promising, so stay with us. Guys, that's the stand where all the deer were just by. And then we got Bob's changing out the camera cord right now. We'll be right back. Okay, now we're going over where another spot Rob was at last year. We're going to sweeten up the spot here with some Lucky Buck and pull the camera chip. And we're going to get out of here. Now Bob is going away for 2 weeks. He's going on a cruise. So I'll be hunting PA most of the time until he gets back. And then we're going to come down and he's going to be hunting us a lot more because he has a house down here. But I'll be coming back and forth throughout the season. So make sure you stay with us and stay up to date on what we're doing down here. But we're gonna go over here, I'll show you our spot. There's another deer that just popped out. All right, there's some more deer right here. I don't know if you can see them, I'm gonna zoom in. They were bedded down right on this flat. And they are right, they are right there is the deer. See them walking away right now? That's them. So they're on this flat. There's a bunch of acorns on this flat that's natural. So these stands are here, and there's a stand right up there. So this flat is a natural spot where the acorns are falling. And you know, a big buck to come into this area and just naturally feed on the acorns. We love finding the acorns in Ohio down here. Now this is private, but there's public right on the other side. So a lot of those deer over there will come over here and feed. And a lot of the hunters push the deer off of the public and onto this private. So, all right, we'll be right back. Okay, so this is the spot right here. Like I said, them deer weren't far from here. It's so thick in here, nice spot. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Bob's changing out cameras because somebody forgot the batteries. So we took the batteries out of the other camera, half of them, and put them in this one. So we're gonna head out of here. And like I said, make sure you follow us with this the 2023 Ohio Deer Trail. And like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We wanna pass that on to future generations and preserve our sport. And we will see ya.